Hello, this is just gonna be a general reading. I don't know, I just felt like pulling some cards, so this is for all of us. Whoever you are, whoever comes across this. I'm really tired. Is anyone else freaking tired? Oh, actually, before I even pull any cards, I've just been noticing that so many people seem to be going through like really big shifts in their life, whether that's like for me it's like quitting a job and like going on like a big vacation and just like putting my energy into other things, but like so many people have just going through like big things where they're like quitting things or moving, or like new things happening and ending in their lives. I don't know what that is. I am actually like, I would love to be really good at astrology, but I don't know. I'm definitely just a tarot card girl. I think I know just surface level stuff when it comes to astrology. Sorry, I'm just rambling. So, let's just finally pull a card. Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. I'm uncomfortable, hang on. I've never actually filmed in the van before, so give me a second to adjust. This might actually like cut off. Oh no, you can, my head's lit up, it's fine. So, where did that card go? Sorry, this is a freaking mess. This is a very casual reading, obviously. So, we've got the Sage, be devoted and committed. And I'm just going to pull one more before going on to Tarot. Traveler, move into a new direction. That's literally what I was talking about. Doing new things. Moving in a different way. I feel like these cards are telling us that wherever we're being called to, like, just to trust it. I don't usually like to interject like my personal stuff into readings, but I feel like this is relevant because it's a reading for us, like I said. I'm personally like doing a lot of new stuff and pretty much just like going down a path that I have not walked before, and people around me also have not, so it feels very, very foreign. But like it's just like waves of like excitement, and then equally another wave of like anxiety of being like, fuck, like I don't know what to expect. Yeah, you know what I mean. But I feel like those cards have just told us to just keep going. I think that's the whole point of like traveling, like that traveler card. You could be traveling, but it's just in general about traveling in a new direction. The whole point of traveling is to experience new things, and when you're going down a path where you don't, like you haven't walked it before and you don't actually know fully what to expect, it's gonna be quite anxiety inducing. Like you can't really avoid that feeling. The way that I've been kind of describing it is like I'm about to jump out of a plane, like as if I'm going skydiving. And it's like that anxiety doesn't necessarily mean that I shouldn't be jumping out of the plane. It's just like you can't avoid that feeling, do you know what I mean? Like it's just gonna be there, and you just have to go through it and like feel it and push through it and know that like you're gonna have the sickest experience on the other side of it. So that's kind of the energy of this, I think, is to just trust it and just know that anxiety can be natural sometimes. Anxiety doesn't always mean that you shouldn't be doing or pursuing whatever it is that you're pursuing. And sometimes it's natural to feel a bit of imposter syndrome. I shuffled all those cards like back into the deck just then, and then shuffled it again, and this is just popped back out. The unlock the magic within. So this is about like creativity, your own fire, creating a life that you want, creating something that's true to you and not to other people, and to kind of trust yourself in making that, because like the only person that knows how to live your life is you at the end of the day. Like you can't always trust other people's opinions and stuff, because they can come from fears and they're not the ones living your lives. Like some people might, you know, you even might look at someone else's life and be like, oh, I don't want to live it like that, but that person might be absolutely loving the way that they're living their life. So like only we know what makes us happy. I literally just pulled that again. So obviously I haven't emphasized these messages enough for these cards. Like the universe is like, fucking listen, say this message. Sage, be devoted and committed. That I feel like is being devoted and committed to your path. I'm actually shooketh like that these two cards have just popped out. Like I swear to God I did not do that on purpose. I literally just shuffled them back in and pulled them. So yeah, it's committing to yourself, committing to a life that you want, committing to your own truth as well, and knowing what makes you happy and not what should make you happy. Because like if it works for you, who gives a shit? Like as long as you're not hurting anyone, and as long as you're surviving and thriving, who gives a fuck what you do with your life? Okay, I didn't pull the same three in a row. So we got autumn, which is about change and letting things go, release the old and rest. Seasons change, things come and go. Sometimes things that we really loved and had a good time with need to be left in the past. Not everything can come with us, unfortunately, but we just need to be grateful for whatever it was. Be grateful for its time, thank it for serving us, and just let that be like a little reminder that nothing lasts forever, and the best thing to do is to just be present, because you could be aiming for something new, like aiming to change a job or aiming to buy a house, move into a house, start a new hobby, whatever that is. But like the actual, what's the word? The gift? I guess so, yeah, like the gift in what you're doing, the magic in what you're doing isn't in that point of obtaining the thing that you want, like in the future. It's not on like a specific date. Like what you're doing should make you happy in the moment. Do you know what I mean? Actually, let's go into the tarot. The sun is setting while I'm pulling these cards. So pretty. So, got the moon, Like I was saying, we don't know what's in front of us. When the moon card comes out, it's like a time where we can't see very far in front of us. We're short-sighted, everything's dark, whereas when the sun's out, you can see everything. So it's about the unknown, about the mystery and everything. We've also got the Nine of Swords, which can be about stresses, stewing on things keeping us up at night, anxiety. So and King of Wands as well, reverse. I feel like this is a lack of confidence in what you're doing, but it's telling you like to turn it upright, right? So, you know, just have confidence in what you're doing and where you're being led to. Just because the path hasn't been beaten, it doesn't mean that you're not going in the right direction. Like, the best thing you can do is listen to your intuition when the moon is out. The moon is a card of intuition. It's about trusting your instincts. You can see like the little owl, that's about wisdom, intuition. So when it's dark and you can't see very far in front of you or what's around you, you go slow and you go where you're instinctually called to go, not where you're being told to go. So yeah, it's worth like taking some time to instill some confidence in yourself. Yeah, you're just being reminded to, again, like I probably sound like a broken record. I like repeat myself so much when I'm doing readings, but I think it's just to drive the freaking message. Like, you can do what you're setting out to do. You're very capable of it. Anything is possible. Like, there was a time where people thought that flying was insane. Like, there was people that were literally like jumping off of cliffs with these little contraptions that they've made so that they could try and build an aeroplane, and people are like, you're fucking crazy, like, humans can't do that, that's impossible. And now we look up in the sky, or we don't even look up in the sky. There's planes and helicopters flying over us all the time, and we don't even pay much mind to it. Whereas, like, if you rewound back in time, that was amazing. That was a thing that was just unthinkable. So you might not literally be trying to build a plane. Like, you could be doing something that's actually quite easier in comparison. So yeah, just remember that. Just remember that. You can build your aeroplane. Because it's not that impossible. Yeah, you are short-sighted right now. You're blinded by anxiety. Sometimes when we stress about things, and we just play over things over and over and over in our minds, it makes our vision go like this. Like, we can only see like what's in front of us. Well, like, not even what's in front of us. We can only see like whatever visions we're overthinking in our brain, right? But we can't actually see reality. And yeah, you're definitely like afraid of taking a risk, but you just have to do like a little bit of a trust fall sometimes in life. You just have to be like, fuck it. Like, what is there to lose? Is the experience, really. If you don't do it, you don't know. So you just have to feel the fear and do it anyway, and just smash through and get that reward. And then you'll be like, honestly, you'll probably be like, it wasn't even that scary. I was just like building it up in my brain, because that's what this energy is very much saying is it's like this anxiety of like taking a risk or stepping out of your comfort zone just has you very short-sighted, and you're not actually seeing the whole picture of opportunity that's in front of you. So the sun has set, so it's a little bit dark. Just letting you know. Let's pour some more of this. Okay, so we have arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. I feel like this is about protecting your ideas as well. And again, not letting that outside noise mix with your energy and to make you further doubt yourself. Because that could even just be like why you're so anxious about like taking this leap to begin with, is because like external opinions or perspectives kind of, yeah, they're just kind of like blurring your vision in a way. So sometimes it's best to just like not share everything that you're up to and to just do it and trust yourself, because like that feels so good when you just like move in silence sometimes. And I'm really like bad at doing that because I'm a Leo moon, and that just like doesn't that just don't work sometimes. But when you do that, like, I don't know, it's all the more rewarding. Like when you've just gone out and done something off of your own accord without consulting anyone, you're just like, I fucking trust myself. I trust my vision. I trust what I'm about to do. I don't even need to ask anyone. Or like, maybe you do feel like you need to ask someone, but instead you just choose to listen to yourself first. And yeah, again, like no one else knows how to live your life. No one else knows what actually makes you happy. You know, like they can make assumptions from how they've known you, like growing up or as a friend or a colleague or whatever. People can make assumptions about who you are and what might make you happy and what would be a better decision for you. But you're the only one that knows your internal world. And sorry, I think a crow just caught a fish. Be the crow that catches the fish. He wasn't going to tell anyone that he was going to go get that fish. He was just like, I'm going to get the fish. And then he got the fish. And then I'm sitting here like, oh my god, there's a crow that just got the fish. Do you know what I mean? He didn't need to tell me that he was doing that. This probably doesn't make any sense. I'm just babbling at this point. Let me just pull 2 more cards. Shaman, trust in higher forces. The higher forces, you know, obviously the universe, God, whatever you believe in, but the higher forces can also be your higher self, or you know, your spirit guides, ancestors. I believe that like all that kind of stuff, it doesn't always speak to us through, you know, when people say like, oh, you know, your ancestors are going to give you messages, or your spirit guides are going to give you messages, like I think on a surface level people kind of picture a literal spirit guide like apparating like a freaking ghost in a horror movie telling you this is what you need to know. Do you know what I mean? But I think that all of those beings, if you will, they also speak to you through thoughts and feelings. So when you get a download about something or a feeling about something, I believe that that's a way that we're being communicated to by all those things. Sorry, I have had a day. I've had a bit of a day and I'm just like not stringing sentences together, but I hope that you have got something from this. I've got something from this. This is our reading. You got this. Okay, what's this one? Winter, take care of your needs. Your needs. Your needs. This is lone wolf energy. Like, wolves are all about instinct and intuition. They rely on what they feel. They don't worry about what people on Instagram are thinking about their choices. Do you know what I mean? They don't really care about things like that. They're just like in the moment, like, this makes me feel bad, I'm gonna go over here. Or this makes me feel good, I'm gonna go over here. Oh my god, there's a fish in the water, I'm gonna go and catch it. You know? It's very, I just trust how I feel and I'm gonna live my life that way. So I feel like this card is just reaffirming all of that I was just talking about. Yeah, listen to yourself, trust yourself, fuck what everyone else thinks. Only you know how to live your life. Only you know what makes you happy. So feel the fear, do it anyway. There's so much more out there for you than what your anxiety is telling you, and it's probably not going to be as scary once you actually start doing whatever you're doing. It's just the what if that's scary, but you don't know that until you do it. So that is the message. I hope that this resonated and it helped you in some way, and have a great day.